Bronny James just got handed his career, but his stats are saying he didn't deserve it at all. Bronny was given the 55th pick for the Lakers in the draft. The conversation is, Bronny wouldn't have been drafted to the Lakers if LeBron wasn't his dad, and I can't seem to find myself arguing about that. In the past, I've argued that, hey, Bronny is good enough to be on the NBA, and we just need to wait for the drafting. And after we've seen the drafting, I can say that I don't think Bronny was deserving of the pick. And for someone like Bronny, who was adamant that he wanted to only be drafted for his skill, this wasn't kind of a skill-based pick. This was kind of a handout-based pick, based on who his dad is, who's LeBron James. This is the first father-son duo of the NBA history, so we kind of know why Lakers chose Bronny. When we look at Bronny's stats, he could arguably be the worst NBA draft pick ever. Looking through their history, every player who was drafted in the first 2 rounds averaging less than 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists per game in NBA history were only 2 other people. And if we look at something, on all their stats, there's something that they have that Bronny doesn't, and that is the height, which we also know Bronny was falsifying before the draft profiles came out. Most 55th picks are out of the leagues, only a little handful of them actually did good and had some success in the NBA. And then when we look at it, people are constantly talking about nepotism, and in this situation, it does play a card. I can't lie and say, hey, this is not nepotism, this is just hard work and sweat, blood and tears. It kind of has a lot to do with nepotism in the terms that his dad is LeBron James, one of the greatest players we've seen over the past decade. But at the end of the day, nepotism isn't new in the NBA. It's been going on for decades in the NBA, but no one has paid attention to it. So why now? We've seen players, coaches, executive owners, and media all use nepotism to get certain people in certain places. But now people are mad because it's LeBron. Is it just simply because Bronny is just dog and shouldn't be here? And we've seen a lot of people who are coming at LeBron for this, but then again, you have to ask yourself, if you were in the same situation, wouldn't you do the same thing? So are we able to come out here and sing all these things when we are going to be hypocrites? Because if we were put in the same spot, we would have done the exact same thing LeBron did. Regardless of how good his son was, he said, hey, he's going to play and I'm going to get him a good contract. Wouldn't you have done the same thing? But we have seen Bronny speak about the pressures coming from the media and social media, and everyone is saying that he didn't deserve this, but he seems to think he did deserve it. And he said he's been dealing with all this pressure since he was a kid, and now it's just getting worse, but it's okay. At the end of the day, we need to all kind of think that this is a 19-year-old kid, and he has worked hard. He might not be the greatest, but he has worked hard. His aptitude isn't just there yet. We did see JJ Redick chime in and say that this wasn't given to Bronny. Bronny worked hard for this, and this wasn't just a handout.
With Bronny, I want to clarify one thing you just said, which is Rob and I did not give Bronny anything. Bronny has earned this. Bronny has earned this through hard work.
I kind of just can't agree with that statement. What do you think about that statement? Do you think that that is a valid statement to make, or do you actually feel like Bronny was given a handout? Because I'm starting to feel like this was kind of a handout. But now, where will Bronny be next season? A lot of people, especially the internet, are saying that Bronny should be playing the G League, that Bronny shouldn't even be here in the first place. And we've seen that Bronny James has signed a 4-year deal with the Lakers worth $7.9 million with a team option in the 4th season. But then again, the things that make it fishy is the fact that LeBron James was saying that he doesn't know if he's going back to the Lakers, but then suddenly when they drafted Bronny, LeBron James has agreed to sign a 2-year, $104 million max deal to return to the Lakers. Like, the Lakers just spent over $100 million on the Jameses all in the same week, and suddenly LeBron went from I don't know if I'm coming back to I'm going to sign a 2-year deal. Is this the reason why LeBron signed the deal? So he could play with Bronny. And now, because Bronny is literally getting drafted because his dad is LeBron, we have to start ranking them up side by side. Like, when we look at LeBron's first year when he was drafted and he was the #1 overall pick in 2003, he got an $18.78 million contract, while Bronny James at number 55 was given a $7.9 million contract. Do the maths. Was Bronny worth that contract? But we do know that Bronny James will spend the majority of the season in the G League with the South Bay Lakers. The question is, should he be here at all? And to be honest, personally, overall, I don't think he should, because when you look at the stats he put up and when you look at the fact that everyone else who's been picked at a 55th pick was almost the same as Bronny in terms of stats, but they were all giants. These people were specimens in terms of height, which is very useful when you're playing basketball. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is actually nepotism? Did he only get that draft pick just because LeBron is his dad, or was Bronny deserved of it? I know a lot of you are going to tell me the same thing you told me last time. He wasn't ready. He shouldn't even be playing college ball. He's not good enough. But at the end of the day, he's in the league now. There's nothing we can do. How do you think he's going to perform, especially in his first season? Now he's going to be on a team where people aren't going to try to make him look bad to make themselves look better. It's going to be a thing where they're going to be working together to win games. Now when he's on a team where people are working together to win a game, is he going to look better? Is he going to put up more stats and better stats? Because now he's not fighting against everyone to stand out. He's simply working together to win. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, if you like these videos I do and like my opinions, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.